Hand clap to the massive brothers and sisters. We are finally back. We finally made it to another reaction on this Friday edition of this Mystelics Reacts. Shall big up all the Mystelics family for definitely tuning to see what's up with your boy. And the newcomers are the big up on yourself one time. The newcomers are the big up on yourself one time, brothers and sisters. Actually, you guys noticed, well, some of you guys probably noticed that I dropped a video early this morning because I had to drop that video yesterday, brothers and sisters. I forgot to publish it right there, so I had to publish it early this morning. Hopefully, you guys check it out. And I'll post that link in the first comment in the comment box below if you haven't seen yet. I definitely think you guys definitely do check it out right there. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, on this here vibrations, I'm giving my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. And of course, without sitting right there, don't forget to click the like button and of course subscribe if you've done so. Subscribe, turn on post notification by clicking the bell, or you can just click this stuff right there. And of course, click subscribe and then click the bell. So we post, you'll be notified as you be posted. No, you'll be notified when I publish my videos in that regard right there. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without further ado, let us get into the vibrations. There's good news. Breaking news, brothers and sisters, of course, according to Antigua newsroom, brothers and sisters. Antigua and BrBpTV and Dominica are about to receive new garbage trucks, or have received garbage trucks, brothers and sisters. New garbage trucks to boost waste management. I think that is a good thing when it comes into that sentiment right there, because yesterday I actually reacted to a video when it comes onto that sentiment where people were trying to put poison all across roads, and I'm thinking, why on earth are they doing this? I would understand for the merit that if, hey, the people at the top don't want to do anything about it, so the citizens are trying to put poison around the place so they can take out the rats. But no, it is the very minister that is doing that foolishness right there when they're supposed to look at the root of the problem, which is getting rid of the garbage, brothers and sisters, that is causing all these ruckus with the rats and so forth. Rat might end up looking like, well, we don't have this kind of crazy food and processed food to the magnitude that New York has, because rat does look like dog. you can pet them, have them on your what do you call that, a leash? Yes, you can have rat on leash in New York. Yes, I see some big thing, I tell you. I myself says Ninja Turtle at them, Master. What is Master Split? Whatever is his name, whatever is the Ninja Turtle name, brothers and sisters. I was gonna say Master Shredder, Master Splinter. What is the name? There is the rat name, brothers and sisters, that teaches turtle kung fu. You know what I'm talking about right there. But anyways, we are just happy that there are some trucks that are actually coming in. But it's very interesting, brothers and sisters, when you see the kind of trucks that Antigua got. This is the kind of trucks Antigua got, guys. So you see them have some nice looking trucks. They seem to have them in abundance, brothers and sisters. Nice looking trucks. And apparently for Dominica, these are the trucks that Dominica is getting back. These are not garbage trucks at all, but that is the truck. Oh my goodness, that is the trucks Dominica are getting. They literally put Antigua top and Dominica below, man. That'll be very sad, man. At least come on, at least give us one of these trucks then, please. Or maybe somebody just put that there. But this is Antigua newsroom thing. Guys, what trouble is that? And you know, Antigua would not be taking these trucks in the second picture. They'll be definitely taking these trucks in the first the first set of pictures. For sure. Antigua checking who you talking to. Who you giving that to me? Guys, let's give that to Dominica. I will take the real garbage trucks. These people are easy, the boy. But all Antigua is easy, the boy. All you taking us for wheezy, man. All you taking all the garbage trucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the truck they give me, Dominica. Oh, that cannot be true. That cannot be real. I refuse to believe that. You only take all the garbage truck, and then that's what I'll give it Dominica. Because all you know easy, though, boy. All you know easy, you know. Nah, man. Maybe somebody just put that there to fool us. I refuse to believe that. They're taking all the garbage truck and then look at what they give it Dominica. Gasa, is Paul Wigan carrying what trouble is that? Anyway, brothers and sisters, I just want to point this out right there. I think whatever trucks we get, we'll have to take. Whatever trucks we get, brothers and sisters, we'll have to take. I guess we'll have to put plyboard on this side so that we can put more stuff inside there, and they'll tie rope across it. You know? Put plyboard all across this side, because, you know, you can't put garbage truck and it'll fall over. So you have to put some sort of plyboard, man. Some kind of board to block it. Yes, sir, that cannot be true. That cannot be true. I refuse to believe that is the trucks they're giving Dominicans. And it have a Dominica flag on it taking me. Guys, I don't believe in that, boy. And they only take all the good trucks. Really? Nah, man. That cannot be real. Somebody tell me in the comment box below if that is true. Hey, anyways, brothers and sisters, moving along right here. Apparently, there is a waterfall that's coming up from the road, brothers and sisters. Yes, we have waterfalls in Dominica. We have a lot of water, you know, so water does burst through the road. Hold on, let's continue. Now, brothers and sisters, I don't know if you guys figured this out, but to me, I don't think that's supposed to be here. Now, I don't know if they had the pipes there before and then they build the roads, but I don't think it'll make sense to be building road over pipe when heavy trucks and those kind of things that does pass over pipe. I would more think it'll make sense to pass it on the side of the road. Okay, like I indicated before, I'm not sure if the pipes were already there before and they build the road over it. But the people building the road over it, what on earth you thinking? Maybe you should have known that there was a pipe there. Because heavy equipment going to be passing back and forth over this thing. And just squeezing the pipe every time it's squeezing the thing to the point where, you know, age would cause the thing to burst. And now we have a waterfall happening right there, but right there in the middle of the road. Well, if you don't wash your vehicle, you know, you can always just pass them, man. We have a what do you call it, a car wash. And it's interesting that we're talking about car wash, brothers and sisters, because if there's a hole there, that means the under the road is being undermined. Under the tar road is being undermined, brothers and sisters, because of the pour of the water that is coming out there. So we wouldn't be surprising if this thing ended up sinking. So individuals in charge of this, can you please rectify the situation right there? And I would think it would make sense that the pipes go on the side of the road, not under the road. There are certain times we'll probably have to pass the pipe under the road to reach the next side and this kind of things. It's possible, yes, that's true. But I would think when it comes on to the regular vibrations right there, you'll try to pass the pipe on the side of the road, you know, and maybe when there's a bridge or something, you pass the pipe under the bridge, so you know squeezing happens, you know, and then bring it across, and you know, I'm just saying, brothers and sisters. Anyways, let's move on, brothers and sisters. Apparently, let me fix this thing. I don't like how this thing is looking at all. I have to put the background there, brothers and sisters. After all, you know, the background I have to go. Oh, yes, Lord. All right. Let's make it happen, brothers and sisters. So apparently, DOWASCO has been working hard. DOWASCO has been working very hard, it seems, in the situation involved in the Kalibishi region. And they have been trying their best to organize pathways and so forth and so forth. I don't know what that did with them, but still. But they are working, I guess, DOWASCO number, DOWASCO, that's it. So it seems like they're clearing the road. It seems like there's some clearing of the road that's been done, no doubt about it. Okay. I guess you play certain pathways and what have you. Or they're making new roads, I don't know. But it's always good to have new roads. Hopefully they don't pass pipe under the road. So you can see the backhoe working. Kudos to all the backhoe massive. The backhoe massive. Yes, man. Alright then. Hopefully there's also no landslides in that regard right there. As you can see, good work is happening. So kudos to the individuals that get a little employment to do the stuff there. You know, things are hard in the Caribbean. So that is just one aspect, but we're moving on right there. Of course, you can see DOWASCO individuals carrying pipe. Bringing pipe. Bringing pipe for the neighbor. Mind me, please. They're carrying pipe, brothers and sisters, because they are definitely looking to solve the problem. I think this was yesterday or the day before. That situation is being organized. Kudos to the DOWASCO people carrying pipe, but I think there's an easier way to do things there. But then again, Dominica is mountain, so you know the fellas them working hard, man. They're working hard, extra hard, for them to carry pipe and all kind of thing. And when they cannot carry pipe no more, you have to drag the pipe. Hopefully pipe don't break and pick up the. Yes, guys. So you see some of these folks right there. They chilling right now. They eating some jelly and so forth. They have to rejuvenate themselves. Get some electrolytes. Yes. Get some electrolytes, brothers and sisters. And of course, as you can see, more work is being done. But guys, I think there should be an easier way to do that. When I was doing some hike back in the day, we saw some, what was it? Domlek that was put in pools, and it was from our understanding that the Domlek people had to carry the poles up the mountain. I say, well, couldn't they use like helicopters and stuff? Maybe, I guess they probably got some help in that regard. But from our understanding, it was told to us that these folks had to literally bring them poles up there. Up the mountain, man. They carry the poles up there. So kudos to the Domlek people and DOWASCO workers, Domlek workers and DOWASCO workers for doing stuff like this, man. Because I know it's not an easy job. It's not an easy job for you guys to be doing them things there to bring water to the masses. And if it's a set up pipe, all you have to bring up there carrying it like that, guys, what trouble is that? Why are you running down the road? The thing, gravity is a thing, you know. Gravity is a thing. Anyways, we move it along, brothers and sisters. So as you can see, some more work is being done right there to bring restoration to the people of Kalibishi while they're running some booyah tunes. Yes, man. Big up them folks right there. You know, the pipe, I guess that's the one pipe they was dragging now. You guys might need more pipes there. I'm sure they brought more pipes. So for the kids, guys, for the kids to get the fun. Hard work and, you know, a little soak in the river, you know, it's already. Those who have no individuals right, they know about it, and they have to carry all this, all they still have to carry up. I'm to the back where the back car, just leave that and put that on top of the mountain, nobody. You can see them working hard, brother. All you fellas working hard. Kudos to all you fellas, no doubt about it, man. No doubt about it. Well, in these modern times, I think we need to utilize some sort of technology. What do you think, fellas? I think probably some sort of technology. Maybe Dominica can buy a helicopter. We have billions outside there. So we can probably buy a 1 or 2 helicopters to facilitate, you know, to facilitate in that regard. I mean, water, helicopter does carry how much gallons of water to outfire? You mean to tell me we cannot carry 2 poles at a time to lessen the burden on the people? Well, then again, when I'm looking at the government sometimes, in these modern times, when it comes down to even working normal jobs, apparently the people who are working the normal jobs, they have to be using pen and paper. They have to be using pen and paper, brothers and sisters, when they can do everything online or on the computer. This is why I say the education system is failing people, you know, guys. The education system is literally failing people. In these modern times that we're living in, people still using pen and paper. Don't get me wrong, you know, it's good to have pen and paper and be able to write at least some cursive and what have you. Some people can't even write. So it's very, very much vital, no doubt about it. But if you have one aspect of things and then you're living on the other, when the rest of the world, we are in AI technology, is there any teachings of AI in Dominica or AI use? Do even people know how to use ChatGTP? Well, sometimes ChatGTP, you have to pay for it. There's other things like, I think it's GeekSeek or something of that sort, and they have another one that they just make there. There are a number of things that people actually use to help them, to facilitate them. And we're not doing none of that stuff. It's very evident when you see in Dominica for man to be carrying posts, running with posts. Wait now. Man have to be running with posts in these modern times. That's why be a trouble is that in Dominica, boy. Well, kudos to all you, eh? Kudos to all you. But if I was working there, unless I get a dirty piece of change, you would never. Who you talking to? But hey, kudos to these guys right there who are bringing restoration to the people of Kalibishi. You know how that work. Now my thoughts here is how on earth the backhoe come there. If the backhoe could come there, couldn't the dumper or something that have 4-wheel drive or something come through there too? Or maybe all the dumpers are, you know, somewhere else. But I think it would make sense, you know. I just, you know, putting that thought process out there, you know, that this could have been, you know, done at least better if we don't have the technology, helicopters or whatever to assist. You know, something else could have been done. What are your thoughts, guys? Because the people them all you working hard boy. Sometimes all you working hard and some of all the belly still big. I don't know what's going on there. All that water, brothers. You see that water that flow in there? That water should be turned into a dam. Put walls on the side of these things, bring that all the way down, organize so that can build up nicely. Make sure we have the right capacity to hold this thing, and our generators flipping, turning like crazy, man. Oh, the vision, man. The vision is lacking in the nature aisle. Until have to be bringing bolts for them big pipe. Well, that is hopefully do break. Next thing, if you send that and it hit a stone and it crack, you have to get another one, which means you have to go back down the hill, wherever I'll be there, and then climb back up with a thing on your back. So be careful, don't just throw things down.
That is it, my boy. Very good.
So they are connecting pipes, brothers and sisters. You know, to those people of DOWASCO for the hard work you guys have been doing, but I think there should be some better ways to do things there. I think there should be some better ways. When you have boats going in river, and what you have boats for? Well, you can always put your foot up and empty out the water. So I just thought that was interesting. But hey, it is what it is. Yes, sir, fellas. I hope they're giving all you a dirty piece of money in that. Oh, you are mad. So can you imagine working that hard to make pennies? Or maybe they're just doing it for the love, man. They're doing it for the love. They should be paying all you in US dollars, you know. That's what they should be paying all you in US dollars. But then again, well, I was going to say they probably sit down like firefighters. But I have to admit, almost every time you see them people on the road, so they not sit down like firefighters. And you seeing them up there, brothers and sisters, organizing the people of Kalibishi to make sure that they get waters and what have you. Hopefully there are more inside them pipe like I didn't get it before. And yes guys. So it seems like they're almost finished there, or most likely they're finished already with all the pipes. So I see a number of connecting. I see a number of regions of pipes. So that means they will probably most likely carry in several pipes during that area. Several pipes. You can see some of the connecting areas right there. But doesn't that mean, are they going to be filling this up or something, or the pipe just going to stay hanging like this? I don't know. And then, you know, they have to connect. Or maybe you'll just connect. Maybe it's just some pipes that burst, and they needed to bring probably 3 or 4 of these pipes and stuff, and they're reconnecting and so forth and so forth. Because it looks like there's a pipe running into the ground, and you know, I don't see nobody digging ground or nothing like that. So, and look at like there's another pipe, what appears to be a pipe on the ground there that's passing through. So maybe an intake and an outtake. Or several intakes. So yes guys. So kudos to the people of DOWASCO for definitely doing their thing. We might not like the fact that they overcharging us. You know, they overcharging us and stuff. They like to do that. But the workers are working. The workers are working, man, to restore after the situation that took place in Kalibishi. Now, brothers and sisters, the question I have to ask there though, if this has happened, wouldn't that mean it will happen again? So the question here is, what is being done to prevent this from happening again? Or when there's rain and whatever happens and this thing is happening again, then that means you guys are back to square zero. You know, so you have to go for pipe and bring it again and do the same thing that you're doing yet again. One of the things that I always think of, brothers and sisters, is on the merit of, let's say you want to do something, let us do that thing that we say we're going to be doing. Let us do that thing, guys. And when we do that thing, then we can then not do that thing again. You know, let us not do that thing again. That's just my thoughts on it, guys. What are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in that regard. right there. Let me just finish this stuff. It seems like there were some landslides in that region. But the question here is, what would make work easier? You do all this work and next week rainfall and them things just shift up and burst up and what have you again, then you'll have to go back to the same thing. So what can be done to prevent these things from happening again, and thus lessening the work on the people who are definitely doing the work that needs to be done? So Kalibishi folks, hopefully you guys get restoration right there, and kudos to DOWASCO workers. Big up on yourself one time for that vibe. Anyways guys, I'm not staying too long on this here vibe. I just decided to come and push this stuff. There's another thing I saw, but I'll leave this out right there and just showcase what DOWASCO has been doing. It seems like they wanted to show us the hard work that they have been doing when it comes down to that sentiment right there. So kudos to them for the hard work. And I think we need to also upgrade, you know, in things that need to be done in these modern times. Man running his pipe, what? Or maybe I said, maybe a truck drove up somewhere and was able to reach a certain way, and as a result, and then the truck couldn't go further for fear of getting stuck, maybe, I don't know. And then these people were pulling the pipes and carrying the pipes through the bushes and stuff. They were in the bushes, you know, carrying thing, I tell you. Yes, man, they carrying thing by. Anyways, guys, give out kudos to the individuals who have been working hard. There's always but anyways, kudos to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys for definitely doing so. I'm sure the Kalibishi people also appreciate you guys for definitely bringing restoration of waters to them as a result of the heavy flooding that was taking place, man. I still think that something in the international airport that caused these things to divert, because if you're trying to stop water from going somewhere and you try to divert it, it's gonna come out somewhere else, you know. And Kalibishi is not too far from this right there, brothers and sisters. It's not too far, and it's a mountain, and you know, all sorts of things, guys. What are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. This is all I have for these vibrations. Definitely check out the previous one I did earlier on today, guys. That one is a bit longer right there. So this is one of the reasons why I'm making sure I do this one as short as possible. And with that said, everybody, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Give this video a thumbs up. Click the thumbs up button. Click the like button. And of course, subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get the latest vibrations where they do definitely tend to come from right there. I would appreciate that, brothers and sisters. With that said, everybody, be real. Silent the king always. Ha. Be positive.